Alright, so we're continuing onwards. We're doing something. Not entirely sure what that something is. Oh yeah, we got to get the pigs to get our gun back at 2200. Yeah, we gotta convince the Hardy Boys. Suna. Gotta put more into perception. Find a tape of the melody for Egghead. Jam, mystery, murder weapon, choice of info. It's already pretty late on day 4, fam. Let's see if we can't find anything else to do here. We don't have any points to put into perception. What unfortunate. We already talked to Suna.
Yes, what is it?
Helping Egghead with his jam. Did we put... Hold up. I need to see that we have a perception up. Alright. Where's our perception? Perception. Da-da-da-da-da. Da-da-da-da-da. Da-da-da-da-da.
Yes, what is it?
Let's do it.
Everything disappears. You are draped in silence like a drowning man staring into his puny little headspace. And then the pressure changes.
What does it mean?
It feels like flying on an aerostatic, or when your ears pop, or like a subtle difference in the atmosphere, a weather change hanging in the air. What if the sound you're looking for is too low for you to hear it?
Dude, what if we just need a better sound system?
A better sound system? Alright, but where would we get one?
Suddenly, a rhythmic beat permeates the walls, causing a small patch of decorative stucco to crumble onto the wooden floor.
They should really allocate some renovation funds to this place.
No. What they really should do is shut down the disco men for disturbing neighborhood peace.
Yes, but they could help with the speakers.
You mean the speed freaks? Of course, the speed freaks. They have a fantastic sound system. And you think they would help me?
They would if you wouldn't mind them moving in with you.
I guess I could live through a week or two of peaceful coexistence.
Brilliant negotiating there, detective. As always.
Great, I'll go talk to them then.
Sure. Let me know how it goes. Thanks, officer.
Da-da-da-da-da. Da-da-da-da-da.
Hi again. So, how are things going?
We need more logic. We're talking about the church.
Yes? What's the deal?
It is. I managed to convince Suna. She's okay with you guys moving in, but on one condition. She needs your speakers for a project.
We are grateful, Copman. You're an augury of a new era of hypnotic dance music.
going to have to share a space for a couple of weeks until she gets her research finished.
That's fine. We can manage.
I could help.
We appreciate it. It's going to take us a bit to move our stuff inside. A couple of hours, maybe. Come check back later. Let's get moving.
Okay. Da-da-da-da-da. Tent's gone. Okay, well, let me go this way. Da-da-da-da-da. Da-da-da-da.
Yeah, it's all set up, man. Can you already imagine 1,000 people in here? 10,000! Ecstatic vibrations, totally transcendent. And I've finished setting up the new compressor too. Now the only thing left to do is the name of the club. Will you do the honours, detective?
What do you propose as a name? Okay, fine. So, what do you suggest as a name? Okay, you must have some idea. He proposes a name, Andre.
The name. Everything I managed to come up with sounds just wrong.
Andre's overthinking it.
Yes, you should do it, detective. It would be good for the signs.
Noid's right. You've helped us so much. It's the right thing to do.
So, what do you suggest as a name?
How about something simple? Like the club?
Too modern and too ironic. We don't want ironic. We want real. Real and true and beautiful. Like a morning after the
Again,
rain.
you must have a lot of ideas.
Yakukata! Yakukata! The place to be!
Yeko Qatar, the zone of ecological catastrophe. That's too morbid, eh? Got anything else?
Hardcore! Hardcore to the nega! No, it has to be bigger than hardcore. Yes, it has to be even bigger than hardcore to the mega. It has to be bigger than the scene.
Well, give me your 2 cents on the issue.
The amnesia.
Like the... I can't remember the name of the club, Amnesia.
Amnesia! It's not amnesia, guys.
So, do you have an opinion on this?
I don't.
Good. We have too many opinions anyway.
Cam, how would you name the club?
I wouldn't. I wouldn't build a club, and I wouldn't name it either.
An underground place with no name? Sounds like something the Crabman would say.
We're not going with anything the Crabman would say.
Why not? The Crabman has ideas, Estelle. Ideas from another level of consciousness.
Yep.
I don't care. I don't like the Crabman, and I don't like his ideas. His ideas are spooky. Next, please.
You can come up with a name.
You have? Well, what's the name?
Disco Elysium.
Like that DeLorean word for the world, you mean? Elysium.
But Disco Elysium? Isn't it wacky? Disco's kind of gone, isn't it? Forgotten.
The past is the future, but the future is dead. No, it's beautiful. Beautiful and brave. Like we want it to be.
And short. And memorable.
It's settled then. Everyone welcome to Disco Elysium.
Andre breaks into frenzied dance-like motion to celebrate the name. Someone turns up the beat. You should go with the flow. Join in on the experience.
Start tapping your feet.
It feels good. It feels right. But what is this? What is this thing that Andre is doing with
What are
his
you doing,
legs?
Andre?
I'm dancing.
We should talk about it. We should talk about your so-called dancing.
Yes, my man.
Talk? What is there to talk about if you can express yourself with movement? Audio waves thump against your ribcage. The speaker setup makes everything sound much better. But there's a noticeable lack of something.
Ooh, I've been meaning to ask you, what's with the hair?
It's to express my individuality.
Is that a bald spot? It's hard to tell for sure with the fused together spikes, but it looks like he's balding.
Or is it because you're balding?
Or because I'm balding, yes. I want to fuse the remains of my hair together before it leaves me. I want to show my hair. I don't give a fuck how old you think I am. I'm 20.
How old are you, Johnny?
Not 20.
Not 20. It's important for you to be an individual.
Of course it is. Otherwise, I'd just be another poor guy with no education and no money. General issue, man. Now I'm all that, and I have radical spikes.
Fair enough.
Maybe it was a bad idea. Anyway,
Just dance.
You close your eyes and dream of the shapes your body should form to bring this strange music into life. For now, such ferocity of motion is beyond you.
But just imagine the moves you could pull to this futuristic beat.
Puts a grin on your face just to think about it. Even a failed attempt gets the juices flowing and repairs some of the damage done by battles lost. If you up the dose and truly dance, who knows what will happen? Salvation.
One second now.
goodbye, officer.
We could put a pointer to savoir-faire. Our logic is in. Our rhetoric is in. Okay, how about the... we got smokes. We...
Oh, hey, man. It's good to... Goodbye, officer.
Logic, we couldn't do the logic check.
Yes?
Ooh.
Look at you. It's because you're a failure. They sent you to Slight, Precinct 57.
Well, no, that can't be right.
Just think about it for a second. You're a raging alcoholic who showed up 3 days late wearing this stained disco garb.
So many memorable
You
parts
were
of this
sent here
game.
to win.
Yeah. Have you beaten this game last night? Kim, what if my precinct set me on this case because I'm a fuck up, like I joke? Yeah, I think that's gonna hurt my morale, but I'm gonna do it.
I've considered it.
So it's true.
It would be immensely ugly of them, not to mention unprofessional. But I also think it's somewhat unlikely.
Not to mention, why is that?
I checked the records. This jurisdiction dispute, who polices Martinez, reaches back to the 30s. It's as old as my station. And all this time we can't decide who gets Martinez? I think, yes, both stations would prefer a win.
Okay. Yeah, I played through a few times. Very fun game, I think. Yeah, definitely. I like how it's like D&D with all the checks. It's got a lot of little side stories too, which is fun. So you are their finest.
I am the finest of nothing.
Aw, do you, well, he's so down on himself. Do you really see me as a safe bet?
Safe? No. But you're old. You've made it this far. Something has brought you through. We've only just started working together, so I don't know what it is yet. But it's there. So no, I don't think they sent you as a joke.
Aw,
and even if they
heal
did,
my morale.
they are in for a surprise.
He's right. There are no airtight theories, just paranoia. You've given it some thought. Now let it go.
Kim's nice. No, we don't need more logic, I think. What would we increase? Rhetoric? I could do that. We could also... our intellect's pretty low. I don't know if we want to focus on that too much. Savoir-faire could be good. I really want to do this? Can't tell which one of these is actually good. I don't think I care about the thoughts too much. We have a skill point. What do we do with it? I'll just leave it for now.
Yes?
No.
sin.
With wonder in his sharp eyes.
Between you and me, I don't know if you've noticed this about me. I'm a little suspicious of authority.
You'll say.
You really came through for the hardcore underground.
Yes, you really came through for the hardcore underground. How come?
Andre is busy cutting some slightly less lame, but still quite ungainly shapes on the church floor, sweating profusely. Estelle using her contact mic to listen to a tree underwater. The one with the large head is blasting the dance track on repeat, while the stained glass window behind him is rattling from the bass.
How come? These kids got spunk. I admire that.
Okay.
What he means is, you can't possibly have handed them this real estate for such a flimsy reason. Then again, whatever keeps your nose out of the bottle and on the job.
Noid, what do you think about this church?
It's a miracle of carpentry. Dead bodies carved into total shapes. Now it can be something more.
How old do you think this church is? Over 300 years?
That's right. The first settlers built it, plus 6 more like it, on the coast here. Was one of the first things they did. Must have been really scared of something, but I understand. Alone on an uninhabited archipelago, forced to face themselves and nature. Pre-industrial quantities of solitude. You see, perhaps something more fundamental.
He means something paranatural. He must...
I would want to build a safe place for myself and my own as well.
Okay. What style is this church built in?
A cop who's into building critique. Okay then, this is folk DeLoreanism. Lawmongerer. It's a subset of early DeLorean architecture.
Okay, and what is DeLorean architecture like?
Total. Everything between an ancient concrete cathedral and a glass cube is DeLoreanism. This is just an homespun version of it. Folksy stuff. Early mass production. They made thousands like this. Does that help you out?
What would a DeLorean building look like?
Like that woman there. Vertical, thin, white, a false image of grandeur. The source of the system is up there. You're at the bottom. They really dug that power vertical. Like to show off large and intricate structures. Arches, spires. Put you down with them. They were really into painting everything white too. Virginal shit, you know. Married shit. Virtue and tyranny.
This church isn't painted white as far as I can tell.
Stands to reason it used to be white on the outside before the sea wind took all the paint off.
Slowly, peeled by the wind, your skin crawls from the sensation as you look
What do you
around.
mean by dead bodies?
Dead bodies are perennial plants. Sigma functions have left this place. It's a good thing we came along. The spiritual collapse has been total.
What collapse?
I saw some piglets suckling their dead mother. Have you heard this one, cop man? After a short while, they shuddered and went away. They had sensed that she could no longer see them, and that she wasn't like them anymore. What they loved in their mother weren't her body, but whatever it was that made her body live. End of quote. This is an high-quality carcass. The power of anodic beats and hard bass is needed to reanimate.
Where's that quote from?
A Sarais man who lived a long time ago. An ancient hardcore
Saying
brother.
his religion has stopped being hardcore?
It never was. A 3,000-year-old regime of history, built by hundreds of generations of self-appointed intellectuals. It's false to the core.
You guys said the Ecclesians were all about love and hardcore, remember? Before, remember?
I only said unity. One word. Figures of authority always misquote you. Andre doesn't care about the Ecclesiastes. He just wants the operation to run smoothly. And Egg is a demi-beast. You shouldn't listen to what people say. You should listen to what they are.
I even agreed with you. I thought the Elysians being okay with this.
But were you wrong? The founding party is okay with everything. Look around. They don't have enough love for the human crew to oppose anything anymore. We're on our
The
own.
proposed dance music will supplant the system.
Anodic dance music. Regular dance music wasn't hard enough. And yes, I do.
You know what this kind of stuff goes well with.
You have to be on drugs for that though.
Only a little.
Cool.
It's a necessity. All large human gatherings are narcotic. It's just the way of the spinal cord.
There is a difference between narcotics and group elation. One kills you, the other does not.
The supercharged humanism that the innocentric system has been feeding us on giant city squares, that's not a drug. The sugar and wheat it feeds us is healthy.
Forget it. It will become an imbecilic discussion. You two continue. It's more hardcore that way.
He does not feel left out. In fact, he probably just wanted to say hardcore.
How you like the glass one?
I don't. Fuck her giving me the evil eye.
That's her innocence, Delora this day. Mind your words.
You defend her.
Oh, shoot.
Law minion. She was a mass murderer. What's up with that?
Mellow, man, mellow. No one's a mass murderer. This is a house of love. Mass murder on the floor.
But she's the innocence of humanism. Humanism seems to be a big deal around here.
Humanism leads to eating sugar and pigs. Humanism was invented to mass produce billions of humans. Billions of humans can mass produce hundreds of billions of pigs.
And many, many more tons of sugar.
She liked games. Her legacy, the thing we live in, isn't real life. It's a strategy for some kind of victory against a long dead opponent. But, yo, I'm only annoyed. What do
Which is
I know?
brilliant.
She invented the beauty you're feeling. Seeing her glass cutters and iconographers, you set the standard, alright, then you meet it. It's effective like that, but it is also very soft of core. That so-called beauty of hers.
Then it seems I like it soft because
You wouldn't be the first. Millions liked her. She's got those mass murdering
Gotcha.
lips.
yeah, but like who isn't accused of being a mass murderer these days?
No one says Arno van Eyck is a mass murderer. The Anodic pioneer Rietveld is not a mass murderer. He is not accused of mass murder. Likewise, no one says Jermaine Egghead or Andre are mass murderers. You can live entirely outside that suspicion. Billions of people go about not being guilty of mass murder. Just not
Yeah,
her.
resettlement programs are totally okay. I'm a big fan of resettlement programs for some reason.
Are you a commie cop?
I am?
Then that's why. Communism's just a bloodier humanism, if you ask me, has her love all over it.
I do feel there's something terrifying about her.
There is. She is a party repellent and must be taken down before we can begin partying in here.
No, that's not it. It's something more. Something closer to your skin.
Keep the beautiful sharp shards, keep her long face in her hair.
The speed freak's eyes narrow with suspicion, as if he's looking at a man possessed.
It's not coming down. People are gonna love it. It'll be like our thing. Plus it keeps the cold and the rain
She
out.
said she was, human.
I like this question, cop man. She did not live the life of a human. She lived like someone who's playing a game. The life of an operator. That's not the life that humans live. She was adored. Humans aren't. I don't know about you, but they hate me. And they do not think I'm innocent or some shit like that.
Yeah, they hate this too. I don't know what you're talking about. I have thousands of fans. I have them surrounded by love and support all the time. She was a player. She played us all. It's all we gained to her. Maybe?
Yes.
Yes, I'm done talking. I'll do this.
That's not the life that... Fame is a false existence. It doesn't happen inside the head. That's not the life that humans... Well, they loved her. They put all their love in her and forgot all about the rest of us.
Yeah, I'm done talking about her. I don't want to think about her anymore.
What a strange choice of words. Caustic, overflowing with negativity. That can't be healthy. What's happening here? Why do you keep coming back to this window?
Yeah, that's strange. Nothing. Everything's okay.
But it isn't. And you shouldn't come back to this anymore. This should be the last time. Stop talking about that damn window.
How are you selling this?
Hard to say, Cop Man. Signs in here are distinctly wild. Gonna take a while before everything's properly synced. I did get to talk to the crab man though. Anyway, he's been giving me kind of a psychic rundown of this place. Dude's seen some crazy shit, but he's actually a lot like us.
You mean all his mother's love stuff isn't too spooky for you?
Have you been listening to what Egg's been saying? Love is hardcore, man. And the mother's love is the hardest core of all. The man picks up on stuff, and he knows a lot about the church. I've got a lot to learn from him. Good thing you didn't squash him.
I want to talk more about this place.
Dead body, spirit entered. Hard to say. I did get... Anyway, dudes, have you been listening to the man picked? Good thing you didn't squash him. The crabman's been lurking here for a while. He's experienced things. Things that give off bad signs. As far as we can tell, the Ubies built this place about 320 years ago as a sarcophagus. Not like a literal sarcophagus. I'm just being metaphorical. Encasement, confinement of something they were afraid of. Something new and unheard of on the Isla. I think that's what the crabman is experiencing when he climbs around upstairs. Like, this is some old world shit Ubies had heard about. I thought the best way to deal with it was to build a church surrounding it to contain
what
it.
exactly?
I don't know, and it's not something they properly understood either, what it does, but it's what this Sona person is looking for and trying to measure. It will be fruitless though. She won't be able to measure it. People like that always want to measure everything. All those things they really can't.
The wood creaks as a gale blows by. Outside, dust particles fall through the darkness, settling down on the age-bleached floorboards. The structure does not feel particularly
This
durable.
building seems less than structurally sound.
No, it's pretty fucking unsound if you ask me. They should have built a club for anodic music around it instead. Anodic music will definitely contain whatever we're dealing with, and if it can't,
What makes you
well,
think it's gonna fail?
seems to be the trend around here, doesn't it? You can't measure shit like this. It's not like
On a doomed
substance.
commercial area in modern day proper, maybe it's the same thing that Ubies were trying to contain?
Like a concentric ring spreading out, the struggling villages, and that is what caused the communards to fail in defending the beachhead. Yeah, a lot of failure has gone
There's
down
any merit
around
to the
here.
theory.
I don't know. Maybe, maybe not. It's not a thing we can answer, Cop Man. Even I have limits. I'm a limited size person.
Well, if it's without substance, I guess there's nothing to worry about.
Maybe you can figure things out, Cop Man. I think we got on a good level here. The signs
Why are
are
you so
syncing up
suspicious
well.
about it?
Suspicious people are esoteric people. We don't go around spilling everything to Johnny Law. They don't call me Noid for nothing. It took us setting out for this whole enterprise to get our science.
Why are you called Noid anyway?
It's short for
Oh,
paranoid.
okay, that explains it. Yeah, I mean, ask why. What could deserve being suspicious?
A reasonable question. Say I get hurt. I want to make sure it never happens again. So I analyse the situation. Exercise caution. Caution is suspicion. It'd be easier to list stuff I'm not suspicious of. I'm not suspicious of sound and colour. Mechanics and chemistry also have a trueness about them. Most anything else deceives. Wants to steal your life away.
This is a good, dangerous line of questioning.
What are the most dangerous things?
I don't have a top 10 list of things I'm most suspicious of, but if I had one, the left-right complex would be number 1. Number 2 would be their sole accomplishment, the pig-wheat paradigm.
Tell me more about the sloth bike business.
I prefer not to. Both ask the wrong question. Any spark of light from either one is accidental. Their combined movement's only concern is producing enough pig and wheat for everyone. The end goal of humanity. The original mistake was assuming that words have more being than bodies. That's what led us astray, far from our true lives, but we may yet find a way back.
Whatever this true life is, you feel it's the real centerpiece of
Does
this
this mean
mythology.
you are mentally ill?
Mental illness is a term the powers use to homogenise people. I think I don't reach mental illness. I am merely politically ill. A
What's suspicious
suspicious
about
element.
the production of pork and wheat?
It's our only shit. We should make better use of not being animals or cereal grain
What's bad about
ourselves.
cereal grain? Having enough wheat could be a precursor for greater things.
Yes, having food is means to an end, but the left never talks about the end, only the means. Caps are likewise suckers, constantly
No,
sleepless
no,
and worried.
certainly assimilating. I want to ask you about something else next.
His eyes
You mentioned
flicker.
your life. What would that be like?
But life is true if it's free from fear, an eternal division among oneself. And others, mankind has seeds of greatness in it. A germinal will come, a return to trueness. It will be
How do you go about
hardcore.
returning to this true life?
Beats and bright lights to shatter falsehoods. Nerve impulses for the collective body. We are very much alike in basic structure. An hard enough beat would awaken everyone to a truer calling. In unity.
Just like that. The speed freak is right in your face. His eyes burning. His comrades look on worriedly. The young man is dead serious about this.
So you're advocating a noise-based society.
Many non-Occidental cultures share a beat at their art. Thus, they are closer to true, hardcore life. There's just never been enough of them, and they had to rely on some extremely basic percussion.
Keep mentioning hardcore. What does that mean to you?
Utmost dedication. Thoughts from the spinal cord. It's a potent superlative as well. Egghead usually has a better concept of the hardcore. He just really likes saying hardcore.
Hardcore!
That was big. Dedication, something else that's super low to
Maybe you're being too specific about it. Try consulting
That's
with your
too simple.
spinal cord. Oh yeah, sure thing.
Conceptualization. Try it. Fail.
Aggressive, monotonous, but also somehow sacred, primitive, yet futuristic, like a machine man. Nothing exists but the here and now. All are one purpose. All you've managed is a list. The parts don't
What's with
form
the
a whole.
clothes?
They're
You look like a
hardcore.
woman with those earrings. That's it? Okay then.
It's just a style. You know, they're hardcore.
Oh,
They're
they
just
look
clothes.
outlandish. I thought there would be more to it.
Nah, it's just a vest of suspenders made to resemble a human ribcage. Plus some lady clothes to piss off the sex system. Now tell me about that hardcore necktie. It's
It's my
fucking primal.
party, your friend, and the accomplice. It makes me part of her.
I can see that. And you've partied
Oh.
very hard hard for a very
yeah.
long time, haven't you? It looks like
Oh,
you're
shoot.
trying to hang yourself with it. So large, too. So many different patterns. It's crazy, man. I like it.
You suddenly realize the patience and respect this speed freak has shown you is partly because of your style. He's probably not like that with everyone.
Respect as a man!
Take care, Noid. Let me see if I can put on any more things that would improve my conceptualization. Alright, conceptualization. Ooh. Okay, putting on that. Oh, hey. Unfortunately, no. This is the best I can do.
Yo, man. What's on your mind?
Oh. Okay.
Aggressive, monotonous, but also somehow.
Alright, conceptualization I can boost. I feel like doing that right now. Alright, how do I shoot this? Forget how to use smokes. Bruh, how do I use smokes? You have to go outside. Seems I can't smoke or something. Bro, how do you do this? I smoked before. However, I'm not sure how I could do this though. Well, I'll Google it. How to smoke Disco Elysium. Going on Reddit. Can't figure out how to smoke. Which is a problem. I should save though, because this game has crashed on me. sure, honestly. Ugh, I guess I give up on that. I was even too. Just talking to me.
Glorian Church, the place to be! Make some noise, my church people!
Vibrations thump through your blue soul. The music sounds much better in the church. A hawthorn tree on Rue de Saint-Gislain, tangled in its branches, something bronze flutters in the wind. He stands on stage behind a table, nodding along to the music and waving his hand in the air. In front of him, the audio mixer, one reel spinning. The other reel deck is empty. Cables run hither and thither. On one side you see an auxiliary line in with the number 4.5 written next to it.
Yeah! Back on the case! No disgrace! Bring it down to party place! The first page of the second chapter!
Could it be? Maybe for him, you only have a chapter or two left in you. Last of the penultimate, or like.
Yes, what is it?
How's the project doing? I see that your neighbors have moved in, but I like his energetic dance music.
What? What
Is
did
that how the
you
project
say? I can't hear you! The music is too loud!
Project, how's it going?
Oh, the project! It's not going well!
Why?
There's that guy! I need him to plug a 3.5 cable into the auxiliary input so that I can route the audio signal through the mixer
Sorry, can you
into
repeat
the
that?
speakers. Egghead! A 3.5 cable! Into the auxiliary
awesome.
input! He doesn't listen to me! He only ever seems to care about hardcore and Yekukata! A place
speak to
to
him, see
be
what I can do.
apparently! Thanks! Maybe you can get through his magic rhymes! Let me know how it goes!
Okay. What is that?
She's whistling a melody, her trusty contact mic attached to a wooden pulpit. At the sound of your footsteps, she stops what she was doing and turns to you.
Hey there. I've been recording some new audio from all these beams and rafters. The sounds travelling through the wood are pretty cool. Creaks and stuff. Like you're underwater, you know? But like, underwater inside a tree. But that's not really what I wanted to talk about. I wanted to thank you instead for getting me and my friends in here. And we even found some new
How's
associates,
everyone doing?
such as they are. Good, I think. Lloyd is getting a read on the place. I think he finds the carpentry very impressive. Andre's been setting up the compressor and dancing. Egghead's been keeping the party up. He's got the stage under control. Sauna, the programmer, she's doing whatever she does behind that radio computer of hers. She doesn't talk to us much, and the crabman
Now, can you tell
hasn't
me
shown
about your
himself, thank God.
associates?
Sure, you helped us out. I can
Who
repay
else?
the favour. What do you want to know? Ah, she's a bit odd, I have to say. Doesn't talk much. I'm not really sure how to vibe with her, you know? Seems like she's not in a very good mood most of the time. But earlier today she told me about Welkins, and she seemed oddly happy, like she had some idea with those little creatures. Some artistic idea. I didn't really listen, I was busy with my mic. Oh, the crab man. Still gives me the creeps the way he moves. But he doesn't actually come down that much, just climbs around the rafters. I just tried to stay away from the crab man. But he talks to Noid. They seem to have some
he's actually
thing
doing it
going
before.
on. Beats me. Noid said they get along somehow. They're both
does he do
crazy
up there?
enough, I guess. Who knows? He doesn't really answer our questions, see? Not that it's easy to ask them. What are we supposed
Thanks,
to do?
my
Yell
dears.
up at the tower?
Oh,
Who do you want to know about? Andre, he's a cool guy. Doesn't really come off as one, but he is. To me at least.
She rubs her sides, but not from cold. Her shoulders are relaxed. She must have taken a hit, or she's on an upswing.
He takes care of shit. Sorry. I mean, he's got a vision. For what life should be, you know? He tries to push things until everything falls into place.
What does he
He's an
organize?
organiser. Nothing. But then again, there's nothing to organise around here either. He really wants this church thing to work. Must have taken it as a sign when he found it abandoned like that. Said it was an augury. I don't know where he got that from. Andre's not super intelligent. I've never seen him so psyched about anything though. And he's often psyched. Looks sort of desperate, like it's his last chance or something. Or maybe he was just high. I mean, not that he does drugs, just
Online?
high, you know? Yes.
Is that your boyfriend?
Anyway,
Oh,
yes. Who do you want to know about? Andre?
She rubs her.
He takes care of shit. Nothing. Must have. I've never. I mean, not that he does drugs, just high, you know?
yeah, relax. Girl, we're police officers, but we're corrupt, rotten to the marrow. You can tell us about drugs and shit, I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, drugs, shit, fuck. We don't care.
Yes. Anyway, yes.
Tell me
Who
about
do you want to
Lloyd.
know about? He's a four-burger, I guess, like the rest of us. Okay, maybe not Egg, I don't know about him, but Noid and the rest are from Forburg, making the pilgrimage up north to visit the Palaceum. He's real
What does he do?
hardcore about the lifestyle. What do you mean do?
Yes.
Like for a living? He's a carpenter, trained and all. He's very good, he just doesn't have the mindset to work like that. In a shop somewhere. Not to sound too dramatic, but I wouldn't make light of his belief system when he's around. Noid's a serious person.
You're talking
He's
about?
serious about the lifestyle. It's just something poor Forburg kids do every spring. To pass the time, we walk the entire length of Boogie Street, up to Jamrock,
Why would it be?
or as much as possible. I don't know, man. Have you been down Boogie Street?
Let's
it's a
say
little
I
bewildering.
haven't been down Boogie Street.
Okay, then you should go and take a look, I guess. Boogie Street is cool. It's got a lot of immigrants and all kinds of different people.
I might just do that if I make it there alive.
Yeah,
Can you tell me about
I
this?
hope you do.
Let's deal with Egghead.
Who do you want to know about? What do you mean?
Think he's doing with when he's yelling that little stuff?
Oh, that.
What's a party boy?
He's the party boy. And Nordic music doesn't really do vocals in the traditional sense. Vocals are thought of as rock. That's to say they're a bit backward. No offence if you like rock music though. Rock music's cool by me.
Pachu, swish. Your credentials as the resident future man of Revachon are being questioned. Show her your hip with
Yeah,
the
tell me
times,
what rock is
Grimes.
backward. I am the future man. I abandoned rock in the 30s. Stupid rock.
Okay. Anyway, even if you don't have vocals, you still need someone to say something every now and then, right? To urge things on. That's where the party boy comes in.
Oops.
He basically just stands on the stage and dances and yells how awesome everything is. It's very catchy.
I understand. People are usually afraid to do things if others aren't already doing them. Dancing makes you dance, like sneezing makes you sneeze, or yawning. Anyway.
Where is he from? How long has he been here, guys?
Actually, we don't know where he's from, or who he is really. One time we were out partying somewhere in backwater Forburg. Or maybe even Coal City, I can't remember. Maybe it was Coal City. Egg was yelling along to some jam someone was spinning, all night long. Just kept yelling until he didn't have a shred of voice left. When the sun came up over the mines. There were mines? Yeah, it was in Coal City. Egg came with us. He made this wheezing puppy dog sound all the way back. Couldn't even speak. It was definitely Coal City, because it took us 2 days to walk back to the fort. He just wheezed the whole way. We never really asked why he came with us, or who he was. I think his name is Jermaine. People are sweet.
You can see it must have been a great night. The memory causes her to go silent for a moment or two. You wish you'd been there.
Actually,
Who do
just
you
tell me
want to know
yourself.
about?
Guess I forgot to tell me
Me?
about yourself.
Again? I told you, I'm a silver bird.
There's that phrase again.
What does it mean?
Really reminds you of.
It means I don't answer questions about
Please
myself.
talk to me. You have to answer me.
Is there a law that would stop me from lying, though?
That would depend on
Fair
the
enough.
circumstances.
Thank you. Sure.
Catch a silver bird.
The silver bird has already flown away. I will catch it later.
And that's a deal! Yeah!
Can you
Medium
please route
cost.
through this signal through your speakers?
To the Mega! Yeah! I can route it through auxiliary! What kind of a cable does she use?
It's
3.5
3.5, no
or
doubt, but it's on the
4.5?
ground.
Oh, she uses 3.5. Yeah. The auxiliary lining is 4.5 millimeter. These two don't mix.
Oh no, we're going to be in this church forever.
Don't worry, I have an adapter for it right here. Hang on, this is a 4.5. We're all good, people!
Whoa, thank God. Adapters noticeably degrade the sound quality.
Great! Someone got through to him. Okay, let's get it all set up. Can we turn the music off, please?
Everybody! Everybody! Don't panic! I'm going to turn off the on-off for just a sec. For a special scheduled event. The on-off will be back, but we're doing something else for one moment. Alright, go tell her that Egghead is ready to rave to her tunes. And then
Okay.
I'll turn off the
Alright,
music.
David.
Yes, what is it?
You can now unmute your speakers.
Okay, but think you can ask him to turn the volume down a bit? Just in case.
Maximum! Maximum is the only way!
I know it is, but could you please turn it down just this instance? Just this one time? Maximum is not the only way, okay?
Pump it to the brick! Pump it to the hard master! There's no other way! Glue style!
Glue style? Okay, there literally is no other way. The mixing desk is glued to maximum.
See? He pumps it to the hard master. It's
You want to turn
hopeless.
down the volume?
Because I'm afraid that something might happen. It's an unknown phenomenon. We can always turn it back up if there's a need.
Can't turn
I
down the
think what Egghead is trying to
hardcore!
say is that the volume button is stuck at maximum.
Of course it is.
Yeah! Permanent enlightenment! Ray of sound!
Never mind then. Let's get on with our project. I'm going to unmute the speakers on a count of 5. Everyone ready?
Egghead pumps his hand up in the air, waiting for the beat to drop.
All ready.
Ready.
I'm ready if you two are detectives.
The lieutenant nods stoically. Suddenly, your palms are sweaty. The church seems cold and large. Somehow, there's tightness in your chest. Anxiety.
Okay, ready.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Mute disengaged.
No wind outside, no waves, no floorboards creaking. Total, continuous silence. This is unnatural. The woman looks around. In the silence, you see dust move on the floorboards. The driver of the speaker vibrates in the air and then stops. Plasterwork begins to crumble down the walls. In the silence, a low hum starts creeping up your spine. It's a song inside you, not in the speakers, not in the room. A great bass sigh in the basement of your mind. Slowly, it builds until the air around you starts to vibrate. It's out there now, in the world, made manifest. It will devour everything. The floorboards, the glass, the streets and the people. Nothing will remain.
Guys, what's going on?
It's getting louder.
In the basin, the water looks like it's boiling.
Hosiana! Mother of Mega!
In his mind, a tidal wave approaching from afar, swallowing entire coastlines on its way. Salvation. He's peaking. The worst high he's
Yo,
ever
what's
been.
that weird railing sound?
The beauty and the beast! The future of dance! Planetary!
No, Egg! It's the window!
In the corner of your eye, the lieutenant steps aside, cautiously. His eyes searching for a possible evacuation route.
The window is going to come down. No, the roof!
Cracks appear on the stained glass window. Cracks run up the wooden pillars in the dark.
Come down to earth! Love!
Below it, all the bass grows, like the jaws of a giant compressor gnawing on metal and wood. It does not sound benevolent at all.
That's it. I'm muting it.
Yeah, we should stop. See, unmute it.
Shit! It doesn't stop. A seal? Have you?
Yes, I've turned it off! Andre, pull the compressor! The place is gonna come down!
Fuck! I can't shut it up! The signal's passed! It's not in here!
In the mixing desk now, building into a positive feedback loop. This is it. A great roar. The vault of the roof twists above you. Glass shatters somewhere near the door. And then it stops. Totally and utterly. As if there never was a sound. Only your ears still ring from the shock. Everybody is staring at Egghead, holding a dangling cable in his hand. A black 3-pin connector.
Egg.
I pulled the plug! It was
Oh,
getting
too
too
hardcore.
hardcore. You did good, Egg. Most of the place seems to be intact. Fucking hell. Programmer lady, tell me you were recording that.
4 years. 22 people. Millions of reals. All that time. This is what we were up against. Just erased it. Suliswolf isn't gonna believe this.
Yeah, but did you record it though? It was dope. I think we can use it.
Yes, Andre. I recorded it. Damn, I need to send some letters now.
Thank you all for doing this. Eggman, you too. And you, officer. I don't know what we've discovered, but I know what it sounds like now. That's the
Yeah,
start.
did you do that?
It was very hard not to. I think you're right. There is something going on here. And you need to be very careful with it.
I promise, officer.
What was that? I never
We will
heard
not
anything
play
like
it
that.
again. It was mathematical information from the anomaly, presented as a waveform. That's what it was technically. Theoretically, I have no idea. I've never even heard of anything like this.
A voice seems muffled in the silent church.
Going to rest
It's your
this long.
ears adjusted after the
Yes, our lead designer. And maybe some of the producers too. And some of the writers. If they're sober enough to open a transmission. They need to hear.
that it wasn't her fault. Or theirs.
They need to hear about this. Don't worry, I won't send the recording. Although I doubt they
Well,
have the
no, you're
speakers
going
to
to-
boost the frequency anyway. Stay here. I'm going to stay here with these lunatics. Send letters, maybe meet Suliswolf. Also devise further measurements.
I want you to know that's totally chill with us.
I don't care, but thank you anyway.
That's the best she can manage for Andre. It's quite a lot in truth. For her.
Now, I have a theory to come up with. Some kind of preliminary explanation to all this. Or the letter will sound like I've lost my mind.
Yes, and we have to get back to stabilizing Martinez. Instead of demolishing it with loud bass noise of unknown origin.
Some tiny hard thing lets go in your stomach. You're still alive. You have an explanation for all this. Somewhere deep in you. You just don't have the pieces yet.
Pale unknown.
All you hear is silence in your head.
We don't have the smokes, and that's unfortunate.
Yo, man. What's on your mind?
Welcome back.
Oh, hey, man. It's good to see you.
You close your eyes and dream of the shapes your body
But just imagine the moves you could pull.
puts a grin on your face. Salvation.
Okay.
Goodbye, officer.
The mother of humanism stands above you, a precious and complex wax
Gosh.
painting.
Well, it's pretty late over here actually, and I've been streaming for an hour, so I think this is a good place to stop. I will see, and I'll see y'all some other time. Good night, y'all.